when you have ascended to anime veteran level, right, shonen doesn't really cut it anymore, and you want to dive into other genres similar to shonen but a bit more detailed, in depth, a bit more serious, that would be seinen, right? So today I'm going to tell you top 3 or 3 great seinen manga to dive into, to check out. This is Unchained, guys. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't been there before, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, like the video. Let's get this out there. Leave your comments below as well and recommend some to other people. Alright, so the first one will have to be, and you lot probably already guessed it if you haven't watched this or read it already, you probably already know about it. The manga I'm talking about is Berserk. Now, Berserk is what you call the definition of beautiful. Yeah, Berserk is just something out of this world, and only those that have watched it or read it would understand what I'm really talking about. Berserk was written and illustrated by Kentaro Moro, rest in peace. Set in a medieval Europe inspired dark fantasy world, the story centers around the characters of Garx, a lone mercenary, and Griffith, the leader of a mercenary band called the Band of the Hawk. Now this story is very dark, it's full of twists and turns, it's got more depth than just being some wars and fighting. There's way more depth to it. You gotta use your head, you gotta re-watch it, reread it, and you find that it contains so much things that you can adapt into real life that you have to kind of dive in and delve into it and read it multiple times to even gain an understanding of different situations clearer. And it makes you think, what if, or what would I do in that situation? Now that's Berserk for you guys. It's great, it's got action, it's got blood, it's got gore, but purely it makes you use your head, it makes you use your mind, it makes you think. And I feel like most seinen anime or manga, the key to it is that they make you think. It's got a deep, dark depth. So that's the first one. The second one would be Vagabond. Now this manga, Vagabond, is a story of Miyamoto Musashi, one of the world's greatest samurai, that came into play, and it progresses through the story on how his character builds up and how he led the life that he led, and how he became who he was, and how he had to go through treacherous conditions, battles, etc., to even be able to teach the world his teachers and understand humankind's, the art of war, the art of samurai, what it means to be a bushido, a bushi. Now I feel like this anime or this manga is great, or I'll say manga because it's not anime yet. I feel like this manga is great as it shows in depth, the art is beautiful, it's amazing. They don't hold back on the gore, they don't hold back on the fighting style or anything. It's a straight beast. Vagabond is definitely one to check out, especially if you've watched Berserk prior and you want something different where the main character grows and develops and goes on a journey of I would say enlightenment. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like if you like Berserk, you'll definitely like Vagabond. Moving on to the third and final one would be the manga or anime in this case as well, Vinland Saga. Now this manga is just crazy, it's beautiful, and the way that the story develops and the characters grow and alter and change, I feel like it's just crazy. And I feel like this is the reason why seinen manga, I would say, is at the pinnacle of greatness. Now this manga is basically about the Vikings, the Danes, all of that, etc. So you got Vinland Saga, a manga that promotes growth, character development, story development, being logical and some characters being illogical, and understanding and breaking down those characters and why they may think that way, and how they used to think back in the days being a Viking, Dane, Norse, etc. Now Vinland Saga is about a young boy called Thorfinn, right? And without spoiling it too much, he goes through some tragic situations which causes him to be, a bit crazy. Or it's a warrior that just wants bloodlust, you know what I'm trying to say? And he's got his ultimate goal, which is to slay a certain man. And this man that he wants to slay happens to be the man that he's now traveling with, is under with. And this man will only challenge him after he does his bidding, which is slaying other soldiers for that person to progress. That man's called Askeladd. Now it's way more in-depth than that, you know what I'm trying to say? In a story, especially in the manga, it progresses in a way where the characters grow, he develops. Fourth in the character, he develops in such a way where it's so beautiful that you have to gain an understanding. Now, some people might prefer the old him, some people might like the new him, but there's different developments at different stages of his character and the growth. It's almost like watching a boy become a man. And obviously in the manga, he is a boy, he does stuff as a boy, and slowly he becomes a man, and his outlook on life and different things change, and it's just crazy. You know what I'm trying to say? There's great fight scene, there's great powerful characters, there's definitely blood, there's definitely gore, you know what I'm trying to say, but there's also, I don't know, a deeper surface level of meaning when it comes to this manga. And I feel like the outlook that you have after you read this manga on life and certain situations, yeah, it will allow you to grow and develop within yourself. Now, Vinland Saga is definitely a great manga that you should watch. Yeah, it's got blood, it's got gore, it's got the fighting, like I said, it's got deeper depth, it's got a compelling story to draw you in, to keep you reading and watching. Now, this one is also an anime, so you can watch the first season. You know what I'm trying to say? But if you can't wait, I'll just say dive into the manga straight away. The manga is just different level. You know what I'm trying to say? It's over the top, beastly. Out of all of these three, these are great manga that I feel like you lot should all check out. So we got Berserk, we got Vagabond, we got Vinland Saga. That's free. The next video I'm gonna give you lot 5 more, and these ones are gonna be less on the map, ones that you lot probably have never heard of. But guys, this is Jay Unchained. If you've got any that you've already watched or any that you recommend for me to watch, let me know in the comment section below. I'm looking out. Peace.